Hi everybody. Welcome to another episode of Mental Wellness Today presents Recovery Blog with Bill MacPhee. I'm your host, Bill MacPhee, and welcome. Today's October 15th, 2014. And I have a list, 10 items that I'd like to share with you on this blog today. If you don't know me, I was diagnosed with schizophrenia in 1987. I was hospitalized 6 different times. I lived in 3 different group homes, and I had a suicide attempt. I was very, very, very ill. However, today I'm married. I have a thriving business. I have 3 children, and my quality of life is very, very good. And I'm kind of like to brand myself as a recovery expert. And my definition of recovery is when you wouldn't want to be anybody else than who you are today. And that's not only for people with mental illness, but for the general population. Again, when you wouldn't want to be anybody else but who you are today. And that really says a lot. So, welcome, and a little bit about our first item is that I want to talk a little bit about my Bright Future program. I've spent the last little while developing the Bright Future program, which is a recovery tool that talks about 6 pillars of wellness and the foundation and the 6 pillars of getting in that. So I'm going to talk a little bit firstly about a little bit about pillar number 5, which is vocation, career, and volunteering. And basically, the goal in that pillar is basically that we should be doing something that we love or that we have passion for. And a lot of times, people with mental illness go through a phase where we may be stable, but we're not really doing much. We're not really productive. We don't know what to do. And unfortunately, in life, in this world, so many times we identify of what we do, what or our job or our purpose in life. And if we're stagnant or stuck, and a lot of people get stuck at that stage, they may be stable, but they're just stuck in the situation and can't seem to move forward. And that's where pillar number 5 comes in, is basically developing your interest, knowing what you're interested in or what you're good at, your skills, your talents, your gifts, and developing them and honing them. And I just wanted to share with you a little bit about that, and that's the purpose, is finding something that we love and have passion for. Now, it's not always easy to do that, but one of the ways to do that is basically trying to expand our world. And what I mean about expanding our world is to maybe get interested in something like reading, to try to start reading. Now, I know many, many years ago when I was in that position, I wasn't able to read, or I didn't feel like reading because of my medication made my eyes blurry. And it took a while for my side effect medication, my benzotropine or my cogentin, to work on my eyes so they would actually become clear, so I wouldn't have blurry, and so I could read. However, there's ways around that. I mean, if you want to read something, many times it doesn't have to be in the format of a book. It could be in the format of a DVD or a video, or a audio book. You can get tapes, you can get CDs, all kinds of audio books. So you don't have to actually read it. You could have a voice reading you that book to yourself. I just want to share with you a little bit. I'm in the process of reading this book here. Long Road to Freedom by Nelson Mandela. It's his autobiography, and wow, it's got like about 650 pages in it. I've been reading it for quite a while. My wife kind of said, "Boy, you're reading that. It's a long time to take that, but I got to give you credit. You're getting through it." And a lot of times she said I wouldn't be able to get through that book, but it is interesting, and it's a true testament to what he's gone through. He was 27 years in prison in South Africa when apartheid was going on. He was a freedom fighter for the rights of the black people in South Africa. And really good book. Really, I love books. I love biographies. And another great biography is Gandhi. If you ever watch that, I'm sure that's on YouTube or Netflix or something. Or you can always get that video. But that's another great movie. So my next book that I'm going to be reading, and I just want to share with you, is going to be this book here. It's called Rescued from the Pit, and it's by Rosemary Ross, and it's an autobiographical novel, Healing from Schizophrenia. So once I've done Nelson's book there, then I'm going to be reading this. That's on deck. And I really encourage you to read it. Try to expand your horizon, because you know what? When we are in that stuck situation, reading creates ideas and generates ideas, and it gets the mind going and everything like that. So really, I just really want to recommend that, and I highly recommend that in Pillar 5 when I talk about that in the Great Future program. Okay, moving on. Speaking, I'm gonna be in Rockland. Where are we? Rockland, New York. Um, on October 22nd. So that's next Wednesday. It's a public forum Wednesday evening at the Rockland Community College, the Cultural Arts Theater. And it's called Breaking the Silence, Living Life with Schizophrenia. And I'm going to be giving a keynote out there as well as with Dr. Randy Pardell. He's at that conference as well. If you ever want to know more about that, or if you're in I guess it's the Suffern, New York, the close to Rockland Community College. So that's basically in Suffern, New York. If you're interested in that, or you know somebody who lives close by, or you live close by there and you want to go to that presentation, just email me at bmcphee@magpiemags.com, and I'll be happy to forward you the information on that. And while I'm out there next week, I'm going to try to interview somebody on Mental Wellness Today Presents our recovery blog. I'm going to try to interview somebody out there from that organization and just have a chit chat with them. So you have that to look forward to. As well, I have coming up, I'm going to be interviewing shortly in the next couple weeks, probably, Dan Silver. And basically, Dan is a counselor. He's been in the mental health field for many, many years. He worked as a support service worker for Gateway residents. He was at the Canadian Mental Health Association. He's been Children's Aid Society. So he has a lot of experience with mental wellness and mental illness and mental health and inside that field. So we're going to have an interview with Dan Silver in the next couple of weeks as well. So stay tuned. And let's see. So again, if you have any questions, if you want to send me an article to read, or you have a book that you wrote, you want me to review it, or at least read it, maybe comment on it, I can put it on my on deck book to read. I always have 2 books on the go. Well, I also wanted to bring to your attention about a certain video that I found on YouTube, and it's called 23 and a half hours. And just like the word, 23, the number 23 and a half, and then hours. And what that is, it has over 4 million views on YouTube. So you just go to YouTube and go to 23 hours, 23 and a half hours, go into YouTube and hit enter, and that video will come up. And it's only in about a 9-minute video, but it's very, very good. And really all it's saying is about 30 minutes of walking. That if you can walk for 30 minutes a day, and then it has all of these statistics and illnesses and things of how it helps you with those things. And it's not rigorous. It's not, you don't have to put a lot of effort into it, but it's just walking, and the benefits of walking for just 30 minutes a day. and it's a great YouTube video. So go to that. I think that's all I wanted to talk to you about today. Is getting you just touch base with this blog. Again, if you have a question for me, if you'd like me to raise a question on this blog and try to answer it for you, feel free to email me once again at bmcphee@magpiemags.com. And you know what? Before I go, I'm gonna do a commercial here. Oh yeah, you know what's coming out today is our Anchor magazine. Our Anchor digital magazine is our new issue is out. So just go to mentalwellnesstoday.com and you'll be able to download that. Our SZ magazine, SZ and SZ magazines are on digital. You can find them at our website as well at mentalwellnesstoday.com. If you're outside of North America, if you're in another country, a digital subscription is really, really easy to do, and you can access it anywhere in the world. You just click it, you pay for it, and get downloaded right to your computer, and you get to read lots of information and inspiration stuff with the anchors on depression and SZ magazines on schizophrenia. Just want to give a little plug. This is my book, To Cry a Dry Tear, Bill MacPhee's Journey of Hope and Recovery with Schizophrenia. It's available at mentalwellnesstoday.com as well. I also have the Life After Mental Illness DVD. There was a documentary that was done on myself, as well. I have a DVD called Living with Schizophrenia. So check all that stuff out. That's good. If you've never seen the magazine, this is our magazine, SZ Magazine, on schizophrenia. So don't want to do too much of a commercial there. I don't do this to do a commercial. I do this to be a support for you. So in ending, then, I just want to tell you to have a great day, and remember that that recovery is when you wouldn't want to be anybody else but who you are today. And there is life after mental illness. Share this DVD, subscribe to this channel, and send out tweets and on Facebook. Get as many people as you can to watch these videos, because they're very helpful, and they will. I'm sharing my knowledge with you because I want you to succeed, because I know that there's life after mental illness. So have a great day, and may God bless you. Bye-bye.